hope so too, because it should be. It's the same family of people that, like the fight at school was because of this whole court case from this other family.
Okay, so Ben, first things first. You have a right to remain silent. Anything you say may be used against you in a hearing to determine if you are delinquent, which means guilty or not. You have a right to advice of a lawyer and to have a lawyer present when you're questioned. If you do not have the money to hire a lawyer, the court will appoint one for you if you wish. Do you understand the rights I've read to you?
Yep.
With an understanding, wish to talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
And Dad's okay.
Yep. It's irrelevant.
First and last name?
How you been?
No, here.
That's good. Yeah.
Okay.
Get in the song.
Make sure your name's spelled correctly. Date of birth is correct. Yes, no,
Yes.
Okay, so if you look at it, this is Gibbons from the school. And that was the date that it happened. And these are the charges you have. Once again, this is from the PA Crimes Code. This tells you how many counts and tells you the grading. The very first charge you have one count, and it's a misdemeanor second degree. It is a simple assault. I'm going to read the definition. It's saying that the juvenile did attempt to cause, did intentionally, knowingly, recklessly cause bodily injury to another witness. He did punch the victim with closed fist about the body multiple times as the victim was trying to resist the attack, and then did strike the victim with a closed fist one final time in the back of the head, causing the victim's head to visibly recoil. So that's a simple assault M2. Do you have any questions on that charge?
Yeah, I only punched him once.
Okay.
It's not a question.
It's all right. Do you have any questions on the definition of the charge?
I was just curious, because they put it in here about striking. Is there a further definition of the entire statute? Because like simple assault, as far as like if you're being strangled or.
That's a different one. That's strangulation.
Okay.
That could be a felony if it's between a boy and a girl and they are in a relationship.
Well, I mean, if you strike somebody because you're being strangled.
That would be self-defense.
Right. That's why I think it's confusing, right?
Yes, but this one is simple assault. It is an M2, so they are saying that you're technically the aggressor. Because if it would be a mutual fight between two people, they would both be M3s.
Right.
But this is an M2, so it's a little bit more serious than the M3. Yeah. And then the next one you have down there is harassment. That's a summary offense, and saying that the juvenile with intent to harass, annoy, alarm another person did, without provocation, run up to said other person, strike him on the front of the head with a school folder, planner, causing an altercation between the two to ensue, in which the juvenile went on to strike the victim multiple times about the body and head closed fists. That's what he gives you for summary, which is a summary harassment. Do you have any questions on that charge? Okay. Then the bottom one you see is disorderly. That could be an M3 or a summary. He charged you with a summary. And the definition for that is, in the juvenile did engage in fighting or threatening or violent or tumultuous behavior. He did assault another juvenile in the middle school hallway during class change, which led to a violent altercation between the two. Multiple other students were present. So that's what he gives you. So you have simple assault M2, you have harassment summary offense, and you have disorderly summary offense. Do you have any questions on the charges?
I don't.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
So the resource officer is the guy in charge of the school there. So
I just need your signature on the bottom, so you got a copy.
he paid me a visit. It's required by law to inform me if he's
Of this.
this.
Okay.
And we talked about it, and he even admits that the other kid had him in a headlock, and that the other kid swings at him. But I asked if the other, I said, both kids will be charged then, right? He said, no, absolutely not. He said, if somebody's being attacked, then they have every right to defend themselves. And I'm like confused at this point.
Okay, now, is this on video?
He said it was,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
I didn't even be able to see it. He
Well,
said-
you'll see it at court.
Okay, and he describes the video. So that was my question was, here I am, the victim's or another victim's dad. And who do I go to as far as to to file an official report on the other kid, because that helps.
That would have been him.
And that does make a big difference in the case, right?
Right, now, I mean, when we go to court, you can say that to the public defender.
Right.
So that he knows that part of the puzzle.
Okay, because he refused to do anything to the other kid, and we talked about it, and
Do you have classes with this kid, or?
no.
No, I didn't, no.
Okay, and you're not in school now, right? Did they
Right.
suspend you, or what happened there?
I'm going to a different one.
He's an alternative now.
Okay, now did you call the school and do all what you're supposed to do?
Yeah, he's supposed to go today too. He just started.
Okay, I'll give you an excuse. But where are you going?
Thank you.
Highway to Success.
Okay.
Also.
And you start that today,
I started yesterday.
yesterday. Did you go yesterday?
Yeah.
And what do you think?
It's better than school.
Well, it is school,
Yeah, but
but it's
school, I get to
different,
sleep,
different
so.
setting.
Bad kid privilege is what they call them.
Yeah.
Okay, now, you have, a couple charges, of course, that are still pending court.
Right.
And then we're gonna add this one to that court date. I believe it's sometime in
At the end of April?
Yeah. And I assume your adversary, you don't agree with it, cause you said you only hit him once, and it was kind of in self-defense.
Kind of, yeah, a little bit.
Alright, so do you wanna do the fingerprints while you're in Evansburg? Or,
We do the fingerprinting anyway. We gotta do that, right?
yeah,
Yeah. Do we gotta go up central booking for that?
yes,
We get to go visit the prison.
yes.
So I get to get. He's never had a tour of the prison except for me visiting.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can't really tour the prison, but you will get the intake version.
You get the
of-
smell anyway.
Yeah, right when you walk in, to the left side is where that is, and you have 3 of them, so you have to make sure that you tell them you have 3 of them.
Okay. 'Cause I didn't get an order. So you probably have that here now.
3
I didn't get a fingerprint order or anything
for you.
for him. I didn't get anything saying.
That would be. These are all 3. His
Gotcha.
past one and his current one, all 3 right here,
Okay.
with the paper that has the directions and the phone number to call
Okay.
central booking to see if they're busy today. If you
Should
want
I
to
have
go
gotten
do
that
that.
before? Yeah, we can do that.
I believe we
Her boss,
discussed
so
it
you're lucky.
before, since he was adversary, I was holding on to it, but since there is another charge, we're just gonna do it all. If all of this goes away, then I would do a fingerprint destruction form, so
Oh, okay.
if
But
he even gets printed, it will be destroyed.
I mean, what's it
Okay,
hurt
that's
if the state has his fingerprints?
This is all ours.
That's yours, yes.
I'm not worried if the state has his fingerprints anyway, right?
This one?
That's yours too.
I mean, what's the?
And then you
What's the
need an
implications
excuse for
of the-
school, is that what you said?
Right, yeah.
Okay, and I need to take your picture because you've changed.
Yeah, yeah.
So you need to stand against that wall.
He's trying to.
I know your head was shaking that saw you in court. I was like, whoa, that's a totally different look.
Looks a lot better.
Good haircut.
You look younger.
You could smile then.
Doesn't he look better?
Yeah. Clean.
And I'm not blaming the Benz.
What was it,
It's just, it's just.
Okay, so I'm gonna go get the fingerprint, not the fingerprint form, your excuse. Do you need just one?
Could you possibly go for your daughter? She gave us a ride.
I mean, if not, it's
If
okay,
not, that's
but
fine, but I had to use her for a ride.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get another piece of paper and I'll get your name when we come back.
sweet. Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay, it's on the photo on YouTube anyway.
Well, I know, but she's really nice. But I figured you'd want it anyway, so.
She's real.
Yeah, I
She's real, she's younger.
I figured you'd want it to look back on anyway, so.
It's funny, man. Benz is on the hit him once.
Yeah, I know. Ben's like, I have a question. I only hit him once.
It's not. and yeah. So as far as not incriminating yourself, you failed that one.
Yep.
But that's all right. You're not trying to get out
Well,
of something.
I have it on video that I hit him.
I'm
You
just
can see
trying
it.
to- I'm just trying
It
to-
said on the paper it had
Right.
visible recoil.
Right, I'm just
But the
trying
fact
to
that
be
Carter,
fair.
will get nothing if we don't do anything is
Yeah.
not okay.
Well, and that makes it worse for him. It makes it
Mhm.
easier for them to get him.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Makes him look worse.
Yeah, if it looks like it's a mutual aggression thing, they'll throw it out.
Which after Ben threw the first hit, it was.
He hit him with a planner.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not a definition of assault.
Tell me you haven't seen that in school ever. Like someone getting hit worse than that and not getting hit.
Honestly, no,
Teachers
Ben.
have done
No,
it.
I
mean,
Teachers smack me
no.
with a planner.
I'd fight with, not fight, but like I wrestle and
You ever
stuff
see
with
a
kids
teacher
in
smack a
school.
kid in the back
And they
with
just
a
go,
planner or something?
hey,
No.
stop it.
Really?
No. There was one fight in high school that I saw, but I barely saw it. Like one punch was thrown between 2 idiots
Yeah, they
smell
usually are
bad.
idiots.
who smelled bad, and a teacher broke it up. Teacher got hit though.
Who smell worse?
I don't know.
Who fought?
You know Carson got beat the crap out of.
Carson.
Wilkie, you don't know him? He's like a kid in like 9th, 3rd, 10th grade, I think.
No, I don't
He's
know
like
any
he's like
underclassmen.
George. He's like George. He's like cocky. He doesn't. I mean, well, he's been having pretty bad luck lately. I don't know. If
Luck luck is an illusion. We make our own luck.
Okay, so this is for Ben, and I need your name.
Delilah, Delila.
Delila.
Hofer.
And-
Yep,
okay.
same last name.
I didn't put a time on that. It's 10:32.
Thank you so much.
So remember I told you that, but
Thank you.
YouTube channel.